Peace and blessings, everybody. It's Tuesday, March the 5th, the year 2019, and I want to make a declared statement of fact before I continue this video. Barack Obama's birth certificate is a proven forgery. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. I'm going to give you resources that you'll be able to prove that for yourself if somehow you missed the boat and you still haven't figured that out. Mainstream media won't touch it, and YouTube has scrubbed thousands, if not tens of thousands, of videos on that topic. As a matter of fact, there used to be a website called birtherreport.com. Birtherreport.com. It's not up anymore. I don't know who owned it, who ran it. I've got a phone call into Mike Volin. I used to talk to him years ago, but I don't know if he knows, and maybe he can share with me. Maybe you guys know what happened to birtherreport.com. There used to be another one called Where's Obama's birthcertificate.com. That's no longer up. It's almost like if you didn't live, and if you didn't, weren't paying attention while all of this happened, the 1984 memory hole is coming into place and things are being thrown away, and people simply ain't going to be able to have the resources that we had when we were investigating this issue. I remember when my birther friends, when I would talk with them before Donald Trump became president, and they so much wanted Donald Trump to be president, and they said, I know he's not bringing up the birth certificate issue while he's running for office, but just give him time. Once he gets in office, he can bring it up and prosecute Obama for putting out a forged birth certificate. That's what they told me, right? That once Donald Trump gets in office, he'll prosecute Obama for putting out a forged birth certificate. But he's been in office 2 years. It's a huge disappointment. Don't give me that story about once Donald Trump gets in office. All of you guys are liars. And Donald Trump has sold out on this issue. But they're throwing things in the memory hole, but I'm going to give you a couple of resources that are still around where you can actually still go through evidence that'll prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now, like I said, birtherreport.com is gone. Where's Obama's birth certificate is gone. There's still terrylakin.com, and he wrote a book called Officer's Oath, and he also, he went to prison. One of the very first prisoners that we advocated for in the Year of Jubilee Jubilee.com prison ministry was Terry Lakin, who went to, I think it was Leavenworth Prison, because he knew that Obama birth certificate was a forgery. And if you go to terrylakin.com, you can have links to information on, that'll help you prove that. But one of the interesting things in terrylakin.com is reasons why the natural-born status of Obama has not been pursued by Congress. And I would also say the birth certificate fraud issue. There's really two issues for those of you who are new to this. ProtectOurLiberty.org. If you go to that website, Commander Kirchner runs that, ProtectOurLiberty.org. He has all the information you'll need to define the term natural-born citizen. Emmer de Vitel's Law of Nation, 2 American parents born on American soil, so that the president had a special requirement of natural-born citizen so that he would not have allegiance to any other country. But, so you got that issue. But I'm talking about the birth certificate forgery issue today. And, Terry Lakin puts forward the ideas that, number one, it's going to cause a fear of vast social unrest if we prove that Obama put out a forged birth certificate. The second thing that Terry Lakin says, it's going to be a fear of legal avalanche, because anything that Obama was involved with as far as the creation of laws, executive orders, any legal things that he was involved with would now be null and void, because he's not a legitimate president. Number 3 is the fear of tipping the first domino. And, you know, I guess the ramifications of all the things that would happen if Obama was brought to justice. Number 4 is the fear of disclosure. 5 is confusion about the meaning of natural-born citizen. 6 is creation of the term birther by mainstream media to discredit us. 7 is the effect of unbelievability. 8 is nearly complete avoidance by the media. And 9 is a general lack of understanding concerning constitutional law. And this is a video that's 1 hour and 6 minutes. It's a press conference that was given on December the 15th of 2016. At least that's when this video was published. And if you watch this video and you go through it, there will remain no doubt in your mind that Obama's birth certificate is a forgery. There's a shorter version called 9 Points of Forgery in Obama's Birth Certificate, put out by the Tea Party Power Hour. Now, I don't know if we can mirror these videos. This is like 1 hour and 6 minutes, and it looks like it was done by Fox News. But if you mirror this, Fox News would probably claim copyright on you. And I don't know if Tea Party Power Hour would claim copyright on you or not. If anybody knows the man who runs Tea Party Power Hour, I would like to copy this video on my channel, but I only have it downloaded on my hard drive for backup in case this guy dies, or, you know, it's just like everything's getting destroyed. And, you know, we're losing all of our evidence about Obama's true nature of being a liar and putting out a forged birth certificate. So let's watch this right here. This is really something else right here.
Let me say one thing here, though, about the birth certificate. The birth certificate, there's been forensic analysis on that. He never said that Obama was born in another country. But the birth certificate appears to be fraudulent.
You're saying forensic analysis by people linked with Joe Arpaio? Is that...
Well, this little continue button comes up over Anderson Cooper's mouth. But take my word for it, underneath that little continue button is a smirk by a lying devil called Anderson Cooper. He's smirking. And you see, the truth is that Obama's birth certificate is a proven forgery. There's no doubt about it whatsoever for logical thinking people. And Anderson Cooper is a liar and is just a paid professional liar, and he's smirking. It's enough to make you want to vomit.
The forensic analysis you're talking about?
Well, people can get things right.
I'm just saying, is that the forensic analysis you're talking about?
There's other forensic analysis. The birth certificate uses the word African American in 1961. That term was not used until Jesse Jackson.
So you don't believe that Obama was born in the United States?
That's not.
They always jump to that. It has nothing to do with where he's born. Obama's birth certificate is a forgery, right? That's not a statement about where he's born. But if he put out a forged birth certificate, that's a felony, first of all. And second of all, why would he put out a forged birth certificate? If he was born in America and he had a valid birth certificate, why would he have to put out a forged one? But they always jump to that. They won't deal with the question that Obama's birth certificate is a proven forgery. That's a statement of fact.
What I said, the birth certificate is forensic analysis was fraudulent.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna put these links up, and I'll put links up where you can still find videos that haven't been scrubbed and thrown into the 1984 memory hole. But we live in a very wicked world, and if you have a mind and a conscience that wants to speak truth, you're going to go against all of mainstream. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of living in a world with compromisers, liars, and people who whore out their soul for filthy lucre. When are we going to get some men who are willing to speak the truth regardless of the consequences? And all of our elected representatives, including Ron Paul and including Donald Trump, have been incredibly disappointing cowards.